All right, today we're going to take a look at the song Nobody Like You by the Planet Shakers. And I forget what key this is originally, and I think it might be D flat. And I took it down a half step. I actually don't remember what the original key is, but we took it down to C so that our vocals can sing it. We got a male lead, and the guy from Planet Shakers has a really high voice. So we took it down to C. Right? So just to kind of break down some of the parts, this song's really repetitive. There's a few parts like in the bridge, and there's an interlude where the bass player kind of takes free reign to throw in a lot of fills in ad-libs. And I'm not really going to go over any of that stuff because that's all personal preference. But the thing, first of all, the intro, the bass player comes in for half the progression. F, G, A, E, and does it twice. And that's just kind of following the piano rhythm. One thing to note on this song is a lot of the rhythm is going to be syncopated, meaning it's not going to fall on a downbeat. It's going to be on the upbeat. And you can really tell that in the chorus. But so we don't really play through the first verse. We don't come in until the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus is the part that says it's a brand new day, right? So they do F. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the progression is basically F, F major, so that's first fret on our E string, to an A, which is fifth fret on our E string, and A is really used as a passing chord to get us to G, which is third fret on the E string. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So these first set that's on the F, the first three are on the downbeats on the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? So it's the next set is on the upbeat. Same thing with the A minor. So we go A minor all on the downbeat. Then G is on the upbeat. Right? And really, you can use the G instead of playing on the upbeat. You can just kind of use it to build into the chorus. But that's what the pre-chorus looks like. And the chorus is really comprised, I think of it this way, of two patterns, all using the same notes. So it starts on an E, right? Open E to F to A to G. All right, so the notes are super easy. The rhythm, however, everything's on the upbeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay, so the way I see the patterns is they all start on E, but then it's going to hit one E and then 3 Fs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, 1 E, 3 Fs. Then the next part is going to go 1 A, then 3 Gs. All right, so that gives us kind of an even, balanced rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? The next time they're going to go an open E, and then they actually come to the A, I think, one beat sooner. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So again, 1E, 3 Fs, 1A, 3 Gs. Second half is 1E, 2 Fs, 2 As, 3 Gs. So I'm going to play it a few times through so you can kind of see how the patterns rotate one to another. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next we'll talk about the tag. Tag is basically E, F, A, G. Kind of only thing I really want to point out about it is the fact that now they're switching the rhythm a little bit to play the E and the F long, and then the A and the G are more like staccato, like a lot of the other parts of the song are. So it's the you, ain't nobody like you. Right? Okay, so just pay attention to the rhythm there. And then later in the song, they'll go into an interlude that's going to take us into the bridge. That interlude, everything's pretty self-explanatory, but it goes to a D minor, to a C over E, so our note is E, to F, and it's like this halftime thing. So it just changes the feel of the song. I'll talk about the bridge a little bit. If you go and listen to the track, the bass player is doing a lot of fills, plays really inconsistently. He's kind of just following the drummer. So I don't really want to break it down too much. The notes are pretty simple. F, A to G. It's like same progression that we hear quite a bit throughout the song. But just listen for the rhythm of the kick drum and how the bass player kind of follows that. And listen to the dynamics, how the bass player's, he's playing a little quieter. And then when the drummer comes in, is playing a little bit more straight, the bass player also kind of follows suit and he's playing. And he's playing more longer notes and holding it out a little bit longer. All right, that's pretty much it for this song. There's not a whole lot to explain. If you watch me play through it, I think that'll explain most of what you'd want to know about how to play this song. Go back, listen to the track, and try to really lock into those syncopated rhythms for the timing. It's hard to play when the drummer's everything's on the downbeat and you're having to play against what the drummer's doing. But with a little bit of practice and then just, like I said, knowing how many notes you play and when, as far as the patterns are concerned, it's going to help you try to catch the feel of this song. So more than anything, notes are nice, and it's always important to play the right notes, but if they don't feel right, we're not really playing successfully. So make sure that not only do you get the notes, but you get the rhythm and the syncopated feel of the song. All right, so just keep practicing. We'll see you next time.